You guys are at full strength this week, including Chase being back. Has it been any different having him in the shop the last couple of days?
Yeah, I saw him at the shop a couple days ago. My week's kind of been busy with traveling for the sprint car stuff, but I think it's good to have everybody back this week, kind of be back to some normalcy, and see if we can't get another clock this weekend.
Were you surprised at all that Chase decided to come back for this one, considering how much work it will be on that leg?
Yes and no. I mean, he's not going to do it if he's not ready, right? So excited to see how he does, and glad that he's back feeling well that quickly.
Kevin Harvick said the sport needs him back.
Yeah.
He's the most popular driver to help out everything from TV ratings to T-shirt sales. Do you think that's the case?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, he's the most popular driver. You didn't see me getting a TV commercial when I came back, so really cool to see him back. And I think having a guy that popular is certainly good for everybody.
On the flip side, what have the last few weeks been like with Josh Berry as a whole? Like, what have you guys learned? And a few people even say that he almost looks like he's ready for Cup racing.
I think Josh is definitely ready for Cup racing. I think he's proved that. So, it was cool to have him on board, him and Jordan. I think they both did a great job, and just try to learn from both of them. You know, anybody that has a new perspective or looks at things differently, it's always an opportunity to learn.
So even if they're new, you're still having that learner's hat on no matter what?
Yeah, for sure. You got to listen to what they have to say, and we all sit in the same meetings and listen to each other. That's kind of your job as a driver.
Speaking of meetings, has Chase been involved in the meetings during
Yeah.
the sessions?
Yeah, for sure. So that's been good. Him staying plugged in was really good, and I think it meant a lot to the team to have him stay plugged in.
Alex, next week we go to Talladega. Given what happened to Daytona, Hendrick, obviously you guys had a ton of speed. Do you feel like you'll have that same kind of speed, and what kind of race do you expect?
Yeah, for sure. I haven't really thought much about Talladega, for being honest. I'm pretty week to week, so we'll see how it goes. I think just staying out of the trouble is obviously the key to that game, but I'm sure. I mean, it's super speedway racing with Hendrick Motorsports. They're going to be fast for sure.
Is it harder or easier to stay out of that trouble at Talladega as opposed to, say, Daytona?
I don't know. I think it's about the same, honestly. I think handling comes a little bit less into play, but at the same time, the tri-oval's kind of paved a little bit funky. I think the guy that did that had a couple too many day chasers first, but there's like a weird seam through the tri-oval that can create some drama. So just trying to put yourself in the right position and not get caught up in the mess.
Alex, when you came back from your concussion, that's different, of course, from broken bones and all, but did you work more or focus more to overcompensate for what happened, or how did you deal with that psychologically?
I don't know. Like, it was a different experience than I thought it would be. Like, I was probably training harder that whole time than I had been in my entire life, and I think for me the biggest thing was being nervous about crashing again, and we got that out of the way pretty quickly. So it was definitely good to get back, and while obviously having a much different injury than Chase, I think kind of understand some of what he's been going through for the last couple of weeks. So it's weird sitting out of the race car, and the circus keeps moving, but it's really good to see him back.
If weather rolls in tomorrow, are you in favor of slapping on the wet tires?
Oh, man, I don't know. I don't care. Like, put us in lawnmowers. Like, we're gonna race it. We're probably gonna run each other over. Like, it'll be the same. But definitely in favor of tires that fall off, like the wet tires did yesterday. I think that was great.
So you liked the truck race yesterday?
I loved the tire fall off that they had. Whatever they got going on there, transfer that over to the slick tire.
What was your takeaway? I guess obviously the tire fall-off was the big takeaway from yesterday's truck race in terms of how dry it got. But what kind of a product do you feel like we would get in a cup situation here?
Yeah, I mean the racetrack was really dry at that point already, right? So it was interesting to watch. I'm not gonna lie to you, I fell asleep before they put slicks on, so I guess that shows that I'm getting old. But I think anything we can do to get on the racetrack faster. I don't think we should race in the rain with the spray and everything. I mean, these cars, the spray is terrible. You can't see anything, and it gets really sketchy. But if we're on the racetrack half an hour earlier, it's half an hour better for everybody.
This is Harrison Burton, driver the number 21. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check out one of these two videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.